Theseus, Oberon, Hippolyta, and Titania. And we're gonna begin with a little skit, and then I have a PowerPoint note for you guys, so which can help you with the test. And let's start with the skit. You guys ready?
Today on a special Shakespeare episode of 60 Minutes, we focus in on a love-struck comedy entitled A Midsummer Night's Dream. The funny fairy tale is riddled with love triangles, love potions, marriages, craftsmen plays, and sexy Amazon queens and fairies. With us today are four of the Athenian royalty: Theseus, the Duke of Athens; Hippolyta, the Amazon queen; and Theseus' fiancée, Oberon and Titania, the fairy king and queen. So Theseus, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, they call me the Duke of Athens, and I recently conquered the Amazon. And for those of you who don't know, this is a race of warrior women. The queen I am about to marry, my lovely fiancée Hippolyta.
So, I've heard you run Athens like a boot camp. Why do you run it that way? Do you enjoy being in charge?
Well, I am the Duke after all, and my subjects will listen to me if they know it's best for them. For example, I recently told a gentleman named Theseus' daughter that she would marry the man her father chose for her, or she would lose her head or become a nun, because it's my way or the highway. And I'm the Duke.
Wow. So you sound like you're a pretty good ruler. It sounds like you're pretty important in this play.
Well, actually, unfortunately, I only have a handful of lines in the beginning, and then again at the end, before the three weddings.
Moving on. You know, your outlook on order and rule and authority in your kingdom reminds me of Henry VIII.
I'm offended. I would never behead my dear Hippolyta.
Oh, well then, your love for this woman and your love of power reminds me of a book I read. You remind me of Lord Voldemort.
I mean, I just hate him.
Yeah. So, let's talk about a movie of your life. Who would play you?
Well, I'm far too complex and beautiful for anyone to imitate me. But if they did, it would have to be someone tall, smart, handsome, and powerful. George Clooney?
Okay, conceited much? So, that your fiancé of yours must be thrilled to have a man of such beauty in her life.
Yes, I have never met a woman with such posture and grace and beauty in all my years. Who will be delighted to see her.
I'm sure I will. Thank you, Theseus, for talking with us today, and I'm sure your fiancé is lovely. Let's bring her out. Let's give a hand to Hippolyta.
Hi.
Hello, my dear. You look lovely with that spear. Tell me about yourself.
Well, this girly man over here cheap-shotted my kingdom, and now he's forcing me to marry him. I was once the queen of a powerful group of women. Now I'm under the oppression of my husband, and it should be the other way around. Am I right, girls?
Amen, sister. So you love power, too. Don't you think that you guys can see eye to eye on that?
Well, like eye to chest. Yeah, I do love power, and I hate those fruity little fairies in the forest. They do everything they can to mess up the logic and order in my kingdom. And I cannot stand not having order and logic.
Wait, didn't you try to run for the Democratic position in the last election?
No, it's the homegirl Hillary.
Now, don't take this wrong way, but you remind me of the Queen of Hearts. You don't take nonsense from anyone.
And I love you for it.
Shut up.
So if they made a movie about your life, who would play you, my powerful soul sister?
Well, she would have to be powerful and beautiful, with grace, have control over everyone before her, including the men. Angelina Jolie?
Good choice. Now why don't you two skedaddle off now, and we'll bring in the two fairies to talk with us. How are you two doing today?
Good.
Well, this should be interesting. Oberon, why are you pissed?
Because my wife refused to hand over the Indian prince. No, idiot. He is the son of a dear friend of mine, and I promised her to look after him on this party. And I will not let him become a queer afterboard excuse.
Okay, break it up. You two seem to bring some confusion and take away logic from everyone you encounter.
Yes, it will be best. And about the only thing we agree on. Life's too short to live by the rules. Just have fun all the time. Get some membership going. Like the time I gave you that stuff, and then you fell in love with Nick. And you had the head of a donkey.
It was your fault. And Puck's too, because you with your weird flower and all this stuff. It was his fault.
Okay.
Enough. I need to get some answers out of you two before you miss your date on Jerry Springer. Now, as I was saying, you two seem to take logic away from your surroundings. Is that an important feature in the play you're in?
Yes, like you spoke to the Duke and the Queen earlier. If you didn't notice, they're pretty type A. They both are kind of controlling and addicted to logic and order. Well, they contrast that, and our kingdom felt magic, confusion, trickery, and innuendo. We're the yin to the world of yang.
So you two are like Dr. Discord and Diane from the Phantom Tollbooth. You relish in the fact that nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true. The blues mushroom.
Yeah. Anyway, I have one final question for you two before we leave. If they made a movie about your life, who would play you guys?
Well, obviously, Megan Fox will play me because I'm so beautiful and perfect. And that guy that played Longa McGuinness will play this video on TV.
Oh, really? Sure.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Stay tuned for a word from our sponsors.
This is the note what you just observed in the skit.